Hi, finally, let's get your reading, okay? Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity. All right, so you are Cancer, female, and you are trying to get get on your career path. You want to know what is happening, what should be happening, what is the future for you, what is the best path for you. Are you going towards your life's path? So you also have some gentlemen that you like to check on, and so we'll do that also. When I was getting ready for the reading, I did your numbers. I was getting messages since yesterday about you at different times. So throughout the day, for yourself, based on your birthday, you are showing up as a 9, and 9s are about completions of lessons and cycles. It's about loyalty and your desires. And being that you're a Cancer, you're a nurturing person, right? So you're loyal and you're nurturing, but there are some lessons that you're going to be presented with the opportunity, okay, to complete some karmic lessons this cycle. And it's your choice whether you decide to do that or not. The Taurus male around you, the number that they vibe in is a 3, right? So 3s are about creativity and adventures, and communications with God, communications with spirit, right? So more of a grounded, maybe not more of a grounded energy, but a grounded energy, okay? Practical energy, because he's a Taurus, right? So Taurus is a practical, and Tauruses are an earth sign that has a feminine uh, edge to it, let's say. So you would be well suited with this person too. So he's a 3. He seems very practical and ambitious. He may be you might find him even a little boring. Not everybody would, but maybe for you, you might find him boring at some point. But you recognize the value, or the potential. Not even the potential. I don't think that. I think you see that he's a solid bet. Okay. And the Scorpio male, you're not so sure about that one, as it seems, because he's very charming and very smart, but he's kind of he holds back, and he's put you on the defensive a lot. But that's because you're both water signs also. Cancers and Scorpios tend to find that they're drawn to one another. I think all of the water signs tend to ebb and flow around each other throughout their lives. All right. So what I was picking up on is that your relationship with Scorpio, he's a 9 and you're a 9. So it said to me that whatever is going on between the two of you, you're playing out some kind of karmic, generational drama, or something that both of your families have contracted. You do both have contracted to do some work on behalf of both of your ancestral lines, and is going to play out, however way it's going to play out, if you choose to go that route. To the point where I got messages that said even if you continue to go forward with the Taurus, it'll eventually lead you back to the Scorpio. I don't know. But it seems that there is something about your connection that is not just an issue for the two of you. It's something that is ordained. It's something that is written, something that has to be experienced by you or him. Well, it has to be experienced by both of you for something to be completed for your family cycles, is what I'm getting. Okay, so in order for you and Scorpio to be successful, you all have to develop a friendship outside of the romantic or the sexual relationship. You all really need to become friends. And if you already are friends, then you need to work on maintaining that part of the relationship, whether or not you all are romantic ever, because you're still going to need to be around each other in order to complete this cycle. Like I said, even if you're with the Taurus, somehow or another, it seems that you and the Scorpio are going to always have to interact, and there's a reason for that. Okay, so now the Taurus, they're going to offer you a lot of adventures and opportunities that you would want, that you would find attractive. But if the intimacy, if the sex isn't popping, then you may be easily drawn away. Okay, and but it sounds like he's going to be so like in awe of you, and I guess he's going to speak so well of you to people, and the way that they are going to perceive you and him, that somebody's going to pick up on that, and it could be this Scorpio, and if it's not this Scorpio, it may be another Scorpio in the future. I don't know, because I just said that. Like, he's going to talk you up so well, and the other person is going to intuitively know that you're not happy in the union with the Taurus. It's like I'm seeing a dinner party, or some kind of networking social gathering, and you're all together, and I don't know who your Taurus is, but that's what I'm getting. The Taurus is talking positively about you, and someone is seeing that, listening to that, seeing you, and just intuitively knowing that there's a gap, that they already, that if they can take the opportunity right now to get into that gap, they can get you away from Taurus. Mm. Taurus is going to let others see the value in you. Like, they're going to be your front man, like that, promoting you somehow. You have Jupiter. Your Jupiter is in Scorpio. So Jupiter is an indicator of husband, right? So again, Scorpio shows up in your Jupiter. Venus, we know, is for love. And your Venus is in Virgo. So I don't know. I didn't look at everybody else's other placements. But you have Venus in Virgo, so that says that you're very creative and you're artistic. So the creativity of Taurus and your own creativity is going to be can work in tandem positively. So in other words, like Taurus is going to give you the life that you want, and Scorpio is going to give you the lesson that you need. I got some songs also when I was getting ready to do this reading. And understand 9 and 9, you're a 9, Scorpio's a 9. Two of you together equal 9 and 9 is 18, and 18 equals 9. So this is about completing something, okay? Completing a lesson, a karmic completion, part of their family's soul contract that you both agreed to. And I don't know how it's going to play out in the future, except what I just saw. That vision, we'll see if it resonates or if it ever has, I got I get songs sometimes when I do readings or before I'm doing readings. And so there was a song, I think the name of the band is War, and it's called Slipping into Darkness. And the line that kept standing out was, pretty soon it's going to change. I was slipping into darkness. I don't know what's that about, but pretty soon it's going to change. All right. And then I got this song by Monica, which definitely is more up to date than the other song I just quoted by War, but still, I know it's not the newest thing. I'm trying to extend my music repertoire. But anyway, the song was Just One of Those Days. Okay, that a girl goes through. And when I'm happy inside, when I'm not happy inside, I don't mean to take it out on you. Don't take it personal. So I don't know if you've been acting a little withdrawn. I don't know if you're going through your, monthly, maybe when you are getting your period, you're very uncomfortable and it makes you a little testy with folk. So I don't know if that is the case. Some people take their cycles, the bodies don't agree with it. It's very painful for all of us, right? But for some of us, it's just like almost unbearable. I don't know if it's that bad for you, but I know my mother and my sisters were like that. I was, it was painful. It was heavy, but they would be like throwing up and balling up in the corners, and I didn't get that bad. I thank God for that. So I don't know why, but they're telling me to tell you this. Pay attention to your cycle, like a week before you know that you're gonna start. Before you get ready to start your cycle, a week before, make sure you drink plenty of water and take laxatives. If your bowels are clear, your intestines, then when your uterus is expanding, that's part of the shedding of the inner lining of the uterus, right? That's what our periods are. And so uterus kind of blows up a little bit, right? And it gets uncomfortable. That's the pain because it's pressing against other organs. So if you're the less elimination is that's hanging out in your bowels, that'll relieve some of the pressure off of of creating pain when your uterus is expanding during that time as it's getting ready to shed the skin, the inner lining, not the skin, the inner lining, right? So start to take, make sure that you drink a lot of water. You should always be drinking a lot of water, but make sure to pay attention to drinking a lot of water while you're doing that part of your month, and get laxatives, you know. You can do natural laxative, you know, prune juice. You know, you could actually, you know, just make that part of your thing. But I found that that helped me. That's not any um, juju boo, you know, whatever people would say. No, this is advice I got from older women. Um, if you're having a lot of pain, if you can lay down with your legs up, it helps for some reason. I remember that. Like laying on your bed with your legs up against the wall, resting against the wall or like that. So your legs are over your head. I guess you could do one of those if you are athletic. You can do those hanging things that people hang in the doorway or whatever it means. But it helps to hang upside down. Just like a bat or whatever. My spirit guides can be very comical sometimes. So yeah, I don't know why. I hope that that is relevant for you, because that's certainly not relevant for me. Thank God that's not a concern anymore. All right, so while I was talking, they told me to start. Just keep um, shuffling these regular tarot cards, and let's see anything else that I wanted to share with you about messages. Okay, yeah. Yeah, at some point you're going to have to make a choice between what is best for you, what is best for your immortal soul. And I think that's again going back to that thing with you and that Scorpio, that there's some type of lesson that will be addressed in this lifetime. And even if you put it off and you choose to enjoy other relationships with other people, is somehow or another you're still going to have to interact with them on some level. Hmm. And as I said, that the magician popped down. So, yeah. Yeah, you don't trust him. That's what they keep saying. You don't trust him. He's tricky. You think he's tricky. He is. But that's the fact that you recognize it is half the battle, they said. Because there's some people who don't recognize it. And those are the people that can get caught up. You appreciate some of his darkness, but you don't trust him. Okay, so what are they saying here? mm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm. 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 Okay. Oh. Okay, so the bottom of the deck, 10 of Swords. So, coming to the reading, you've been feeling stuck, feeling backstabbed, but since it's a 10, it's over, right? It happened already. Can't get any worse than it is. You recognize what has happened. You're trying to understand the situation, but it's over and you know it, right? They can't hurt you any more than they already have, right? Right. So, okay. Uh-huh. Mm. One moment, please. All right. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, wow. They really did give me exactly enough cards. And that pack fell out. Hmm. Interesting. Perfect. All right. So you're waiting for some communication, you've been waiting, put in some work on a situation, and you're waiting to start a beginning, someone that interests you. So you or someone else around you is waiting for a message. All right, because you've been upset about something. Something hasn't been fair for you. Something that you thought was an opportunity that you thought was in the bag, you are still waiting on, or you don't think that the decision that was made about that was fair. And you feel like maybe someone blocked you, okay, or you went to seek help from some type of spiritual advisor. Also talks about you knowing that you're qualified for whatever this position was. You were very well qualified for it. And so you thought that your qualifications would speak for themselves, right? And now, because of this disappointment, you are re-examining your path. Ah, okay. So there was a position. You were waiting to hear about some news about some work or some position that you had put a lot of time into, something that you were well qualified for. You felt that the decision that was made was somehow unfair, and you don't understand. And the opportunity that you were sure of has been delayed. So you're concerned with fulfilling your wishes, getting what you have worked so hard for, right? And you're waiting to hear something. You want to get a message because you're feeling stuck and you want to put an end to feeling stuck. Okay. So basically, this is telling me why the background to this reading, right? Okay. That you are hoping to get a message about how you can go forward toward your happiness because you are not trying to stay stuck. So you want to get some positive direction, right? Because you are not going to allow this disappointment to dictate your happiness. Right. All right, so let's see. Oh, okay, okay. All right, it says that you are on the right path. Keep doing what you're doing because it's working. And sensitivity. You're becoming more sensitive and need to make changes accordingly. Okay, so you are starting your Cancer, right? Yes, and this is an emotional time for you. We're ready to come into time for your birthday when we're doing this reading. It is May 18th, 2019. So you are on the right path. So I would think that whatever your current career choices, whatever you have your degrees in, I think that it's fine. You know what you're doing. Okay, you're on the right path with that. The problem, the situation, what's happening is you are probably becoming more in tune with the energies around you, and you need to do things to learn how to protect yourself in the workplace. Oh, I got a ding when I said that. Okay, so 10-4. You need to find ways to protect your energy when you are dealing with certain people in the workplace. Yes. Okay. Well, that's why you have been in touch with me, all right, and put in touch with EFA midwives, right? So, going to get it lessons. You're going to learn. You're going to learn how to take care of yourself and how to protect yourself. Okay, it's not a problem. You're going to learn about these things if you want to. I mean, you might just be curious. You may not have any particular belief system at all. But if you want to do the right thing for yourself, then reaching out and being in contact with us is definitely what's called for you. Okay, traveling. Your life purpose is going to be involving traveling. So, yeah, you're going to be coming into contact with a whole bunch of people. That's what I was saying about the Taurus. I don't know what their relationship is with you, but that person has, no, just you in general. You're going to be doing a lot of traveling and meeting different people. And that's why you're being told to protect yourself. All right. Any other messages? Well, I guess it wanted to come out. All right. Oracle cards and spiritual teacher. All right. So maybe it's saying that you are going to be a spiritual teacher and you're going to be doing healing classes and seminars and things like that. That could be what's happening for you. Bottom of the deck, options. So this is an option that's being presented to you. Consider these possibilities of being a spiritual teacher and working with oracle cards. That could be all it is. You know, sometimes things come up in our lives, challenges, and it's for a reason, because the spirit's trying to get your attention to bring you to another place. But you have free will and you can do whatever you want. But I'm saying that being a spiritual teacher could be part of your life path, and oracle cards, you can use that for yourself. Okay. Part of the protection they want you to know for yourself, whether or not you decide that you're going to share your spiritual gifts with others. Oracle cards, start to work with oracle cards to learn how to protect your energy as you are traveling, as you are going to work in your workplace. Okay, so you need to find a deck of oracle cards. They'll give you guidance on a daily basis. Like I have a deck that's a daily guidance oracle. You could invest in this daily guidance from your angel oracle card, something like that. It doesn't have to be this particular brand. It could be, it could be the native spirit. Maybe that's why they wanted me to bring out the native spirit for you. Yeah, it could be the native spirit oracle cards. All right, which are based more on messages from spirit, that pertain to that Native American heritage or that indigenous people's heritage. Maybe that means something to you. All right, and then there are also decks like the mermaids and dolphins. All right, so these are more like love messages and affirmational messages also. And the conscious spirit oracle is also good, which I was led to get that for you. Let's see. we can get a message for you from Conscious Spirit Oracle about your career path. And we'll take a look at your love life also. But let's finish this career path stuff up. Your life purpose. Ashe, got another day. Ooh, okay. Oh, okay. Oh, wow. Okay, so we get 3. So, your friend, Taurus, was a 3, right? We get 33, Sun Goddess. So, you may have someone around you who has Leo in their chart or some type of a fire sign. But if not, this is talking about a beginning, a new start. Okay? This is talking about being in touch with nature. All right? Being grateful for each day. All right? And knowing that the sun is healing for you. So you could be traveling, all right, going on vacation to a sunny place. You may be doing some traveling out of the country to ancient, Egypt, museums, things like that. Could be going to that side of the world, all right? That might be part of your path, traveling. If you choose to be the spiritual teacher, that might be part of what goes on also. But this could be for your own, just for a vacation. And seeing as this is a 3-3, again, this Taurus person, I don't know, or someone around you who is a Taurus has the ability to give you the life that you desire, the opportunities to have the life that you desire. And we have number 18, air elemental. So 1 and 8 is 9 again. So this is a message from the ancestors, message from your spirit guides. And I embrace the element of air and am open to all knowledge and wisdom. Okay, so again, learning about spirituality, learning about different religions, different ways of communicating, different ways of protecting yourself, different religious beliefs. And you are open to that because you're a 9, all right? So you're open to, you're curious, all right? You're willing to give things a shot. So I think that is what this is. You are just looking to see how this would work. What is this about? Is it as bad as you've always thought it was? Is it this, voodoo and all this other things, So, and we have number 19, nurturing mother. So, I am a protective spirit and reach out to all life with love and compassion. So this is saying to someone around you is nurturing and compassionate. Someone who's looking out for their family, looking out for the pack, protecting you. It could be an ancestor, or it could be someone near you. It could also be you learning how to protect yourself and being able to pass that information down to your children so they could take it through their generations. Okay, all right. This could be also part of it is that you are being introduced to this spirituality and to be able to learn how to protect yourself with oracle cards, protecting your aura is part of what you are going to be doing in regards to your family. Like you need to look into these things so that you can pass these traditions through to your children, to your daughters and granddaughters. They want you to start to learn this stuff now because it's going to play an important role in your family legacy, you're saying. That's why you're being led this way. They want you to get on the path because they don't want the traditions to be lost. And they need somebody to learn it in your family. So you may be, oh yes, number 5, root chakra. Yeah. So this is going to be a change to the way you live, the change to the way you do things. Okay? You have all the tools that you need are inside of you already, and your ancestors want you to know that you already are capable of everything. And this is why they're leading you this way, because they need you to embrace that part of you and learn how to work with the energies so that you can teach the children. They need you to be able to bring these traditions forward. You're being tapped. And it could be the work that you somehow need to do with the other number 9, right? The Scorpio. Oh, number 30, reach for your dreams. Beautiful card. I'm the creator of my own dreams and achieve them with confidence. And this is a number 3. I would say that the Taurus person, wow. Okay, so the Taurus person, like I said, can give you the opportunities to expand and to grow. But a Scorpio, and you have work to do. Healing, family issues for both of you. And at the bottom of the deck is number 36, abundance. Okay? I'm grateful for the abundance nature and the universe provide in my life. But this is 36, and that adds up to 9 also. So the completion, again, is learning about the gratitude and learning how to use nature, all the elements, all the tools that you've been given by the universe. You and the Scorpio. Maybe there's a family that you have to raise together, that you will be raising together and passing the traditions on. Could be business. You could have children. You can have a child together, but decide later on to build this tradition for the children of the future, of your future generations, and also as a business to create wealth for your child going forward. That's what I'm just getting here. That there's a way for the two of you not to even be married to one another even, but there's going to be some kind of a common denominator. Could be a child. And because of you both wanting to create a positive future for this child, the opportunity to pass legacy information down and to invest in some business together. You're doing some spiritual work that is supposed to be done. That's part of the karmic contract. But it doesn't. But somehow or another, the Taurus is still in the picture somehow. They're like the facilitator also. They're part of the lesson. They're part of getting you to where you need to go. So, these are just the energies. They can change anytime, I assure you, but this seems to be the way this is going to go. Let's see what we can get from the past lives oracle. See if we can get some mess. Now, when you watch this and I get cards from the past life oracle, Pay attention to any changes in your body, any tingles, a jump, spasm, anything, a wing, something that happens as I bring this card, as I talk about it. If you have any kind of resonance with it at all, if it feels like, huh, something that makes sense to you, or something that maybe you dreamed about, then that's indication of resonance. So let's see what happens. You're going to get this for you. Hmm. Hmm. There's some connection with you and that Scorpio from past lives. Well, all three of you are part of your soul family. So that's what's it's telling me. Yeah. Wars and battles. And maybe it had something to do with the Civil War. Something to do with the Civil War. That when I was starting to get the cards and I was speaking, this card fell out with another one, and I just picked it up and put it back in. And now it's back. And the Civil War, even though this doesn't necessarily talk about the Civil War, that's what I'm getting right away. That this has something to do with maybe some losses, something your family lost during the Civil War, or during the time of the Civil War, your family lost something, and this is also about reclaiming that. Interesting. You and the Scorpio and this Taurus. Oh, I guess if you all are from the same area, your ancestors probably were from the same area too, so that might be part of the connection. Oh, yeah. Authority figures and transportation. Okay. So maybe I'm feeling that there was some land that belonged to your family, and the government wanted to take control of it because they wanted to build railroad. And that's how you lost this land. That's how your family lost this land. Okay, family lost this land. They had to fight with the government, with the authorities, and it was right after the Civil War. Okay. There was some land that was taken by the government in order to build the railroad. Some money that you all forgiveness. So, but it came here in the reverse. All right. So, family is not letting go of this. There's an injustice that is part of this lesson. They have not forgiven this. It's not over, they say. Wow. Thank you, Ego. Oh, trees. Yeah, this is your family, your ancestral line. There's some loss of some land that was acquired after the Civil War, and your family wants it to be resolved. Greco-Roman. Yeah. This is telling me they want you to do some research. Go to the libraries. Go to your local libraries. Start to do some research about some land that your family may have owned and that the government seized. They didn't pay for it. They just took it over. Or maybe someone swindled some like unscrupulous, untrustworthy attorneys and those kind of folks, or someone who had the power did something that caused your family to lose this land. And it hasn't been forgiven. And they want you to look into it. Mm. Yep, okay, so that might be the end of the backstabbing. Yeah, okay. It's going to create some type of upset, but it's going to change your world and bring something to a close for your family. That's what I'm getting. This all was I'm hearing all of this. All of this is designed to get this message to you. Whatever you've been going through that caused you to reach out, it's intended for you to get this message. All right. So, oh, interesting. All right, so let's get a card from Native Spirit Oracle, they said. All right. The reading's going the way it wants to go. Because there was a message that you needed to get. Yeah. Song of the Wild. They have been waiting a long time to get a chance to tell you about this, or to remind you about this. Okay, they say you've heard of this. You've heard of this. Look at this. Tracker. Ha! And Circle of Life. Yeah. They want you to find out. Get to the bottom of this. That's the way they put the Scorpio around you, because Scorpios are good investigators. If the incentive is right. Oh, yeah, Circle of Life. Karmic completion. Justice. A labyrinth. Things that have brought you full circle to this place. The path. The information that they have been trying to relay to you. But they want you to get on this. And during this time, you're going to also learn about protecting yourself. And it will call for some traveling. But that could just be going down to, like, wherever the main places that they keep the records in your county or your state. Oh, yes. Trickster. Yeah, something happens that falls on top of the authority figures. Oh, my. And next to forgiveness. Yeah. Somebody was tricky. And you, eagle medicine, you're going to heal this because you're going to be able to look at this from a different perspective. Also, I heard that they're saying things are different now. Things are different now. Society is more sensitive to these tricks that were pulled. And this is the right time to address this. Woo! Spirit keeper of the South. And where you are is the South, isn't it? Yeah. This is a message for you from your ancestors. They want you to take care. They want you to look into this. They're not resting. They're not resting because of this injustice. And the Scorpio and all the Scorpio and the Taurus, they both need to help you with this. Their family lines may be involved in it also. Look at this. Healing. That's what this is going to bring you guys. Healing. And it's blue. Blue is, I'm hearing indigo children. Oh, okay. Yeah, you all are all part of the same soul family. You're all indigo children. Your families worked on plantations. And this is land that they were given that was taken from them. Oh, look at this. 10, karmic completion, yes. And 8, manifestation, yes. Yes, they want you all to get to the bottom of this. They want to heal, they want to do this. They want you all, I keep saying you all. And this was not the intention that I'm sure that you had for this, but this is the message. This has been going on a long time, and they want you to get to the bottom of it. All right, I'm going to put this on pause because this looks like it may be important. Okay. All right, I think that we are good. Don't want to lose this video at all. All right, so let's get 2 more cards here for any other messages. Any other messages? And that 5 and 3. 5 was your root chakra, and 30 was reach for your dreams. And 5 and 3 equal 8, and manifestation is 8. Yeah, this is something that your legacy, your family has been dreaming about. This is something that they want you to look into in your community. Look at this, 44, environmental. 4s are about stability, all right? 4s are about your foundation. And environmental, yes, it's about land. And it's around you. Somewhere not too far from you. You may have to travel to it, but oh boy. Number 13, 1 and 3 is for, again, effort. Make the effort. Make the effort. Go to the government archives. Go to the library. Do the research. Bottom of the deck here. New beginnings. Yeah. It's going to bring you a whole new lifestyle. If you can somehow rectify it. It may take a lot of doings, but it is going to change the way the world sees you and the way you see the world. I don't know. That's what they're saying. All right. So you're on the right path. your career, you're well suited to what it is that you went to school for, what your degrees are, right? You can continue on that path. But there is also another path that your ancestors want you to go. And this is about something that is owed to your family that they want you to look into. And you may need help from others around you, like the Taurus and the Scorpio. But in any event, calling in your soulmate. Ashe, yeah, you all are supposed to be working together. Religious factors. Wow, your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing, spiritual path. This is a connection. This is a soulmate. The three of you are soulmates. Or at least you and one of these people. But the other one is going to help you somehow get to your goals. Maybe they know people. Maybe they know the right people. Taurus. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Yeah. Yes, I think that this is saying that this is follow your intuition on this one. When you start doing this research, pay attention to your intuition. It's going to help you get to the answers. Release your ex. I get a ring again. Hold on. Hello? Yeah. Oh, time for telemarketers to start. Release your ex. Clear your energy. I'm getting that it's saying rebelling against this injustice is what is going to clear your energy and give you a new start. I know these are the Romance Angel Oracle cards, but they're kind of reinforcing this spiritual communication from your ancestors. They said show the video to your friend, your family, your mother, father, someone, older person, and maybe they'll be able to help you start. That's one place to start. Take notes. Past life relationships. Yes. You all are part of the same soul group. You all are like, how were they saying, like what is it game? There was a TV show. They used to be like everybody had to put their colors in. What is it called? Power. Somebody's like you had to have all the colors in order for the work to start, the magic to start. Power. That's what it is. And that was what, 5, and I've been doing 5 cards this whole reading, I think. And I think the number of the power, whatever they were, I remember it was important. It was for a long time. They had jokes about it. And kids were crazy about it. And I guess you would be, well, maybe that would be, you might be aware of it. But if not, the Taurus is. I think that he's old enough to remember that. Power Rangers. That's it, Power Rangers. That's what they're giving me with this past life relationship. You all, like, you need, this connection is necessary in order to do this thing. In order to release this burden off of the family. And that's why it's saying past life relationships, you have known each other before. Yeah. You all need to work together. That falls on top of make the effort. These are just the intuitive messages that I'm getting for this situation for you, doll. So you are on the right path where your work is concerned. They want you to learn how to protect yourself, protect your energy, protect your aura. All right, and they also want you to start doing the work that needs to be done about this family legacy, an injustice that was done. Okay. The songs were Just One of Those Days by Monica. And the other one was, Slipping into Darkness by War, right? And the line was, pretty soon it's gonna change. Yeah. Okay, Slipping into Darkness is that the time is passing. It's getting further and further away for the information to be retrieved. And there were fires and things that were destroyed over the years. But they want you to work. Make this part of your work. This is part of your journey. Get to the bottom of this. And it's going to bring you abundance and a new beginning at the end. It's going to change your world. So, I guess I couldn't give you any direct answer. I mean, it seems that what it's saying is that both of these people are part of the equation. There's no need for a choice about this. You can do whichever way you want to do. You can marry one, you can marry neither one, but whatever is happening, there's work to be done. I don't know. I don't know if these people even like each other or know each other. But somehow or another, there's a connection. And the one who is the Taurus may have the resources or the connections to get the ball rolling. Yeah, that's what they said. That's what they just said. The ball rolling. Oof. If it's not this Taurus, maybe it's a Taurus around you. Anyway. All right. Let me see if I can get something from the let's get a love oracle from you here, for you here. Wisdom of the oracle. Wisdom. This is not wisdom of the oracle. Jeez. What's wrong? Oh, whispers of love. Yeah, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to give you some kind of love message here. Can we please? All right. Oh, beautiful. Love is all around us. There is love everywhere all the time. Simply acknowledge that this is truth. It's number 16. 1 and 6 equals 7. Love is around us anywhere, everywhere, all the time. Simply acknowledge that this is truth. I'm still, yeah. Both of these people are part of the connection, and there's love around. Oh, so we get, speak the language of love. Loving words have the power to change someone's life, including your own. So this is talking about working together, I think, as a family. Okay. Learning how to speak gently to one another. The way you communicate. Number 37. Act as if your partner is here. Whether you have someone in your life or not, act as if they are with you. So you'll always consider them. So this is about making decisions as if you had a partner, whether you have one or not. Okay? Taking those things into consideration. Where you live, how you live. Okay? The things that you do. The people that you bring into your life. Your circle. Decisions that you make. How would you feel? How would you think that the person that you want to draw towards you, how would they how would they feel about this connection or this situation or this decision that you've made? Interesting. Oh, true love. This is once in a lifetime love. This is no ordinary love. This is a special connection. Embrace your emotions, number 18, which is a 9 again. Follow your dreams. Don't push down your feelings or even judge your emotions. Embrace your feelings. Even if sometimes your heart just loves who it loves. You can't help who you love sometimes. There's a number 9 again at the bottom of this deck, and it says slow down. When you're excited, you get ahead of yourself. Just take time to allow things to unfold. Okay. So, slow down, you're moving too fast. I heard just now that song. Yeah. Just enjoy. Feeling groovy. All right, let's see what we got here. I'm going to throw the dice and see if they can help us identify. I think this is saying that you have called in the person. Someone is coming towards you, surround you, and they're watching you the way you carry yourself. So just be authentic, all right? And always remember you're being watched. Someone has their eye on you. They're watching you. And it could be somehow connected to this Taurus person. Could be a new Scorpio that you haven't met yet that is connected to this Taurus person. All right. Let's see what the... Okay. Oh, okay. So we got a Sagittarius. And we have a Taurus. And we have a 9. Well, we said 9 was Scorpio. And you are 9. Oh, well, this is Sagittarius, but it's pointing, as it's laying in front of me, is pointing towards this Taurus and this 9. Like that's, the 9 was over here. So maybe that's the message for you, to look towards this Taurus male. That might be what it is. The answer is the Taurus. Because the 9 fell across here on the other side of this tarot card. This tarot card is the Aquarius, right? In the reverse, the star in the reverse. So the Sagittarius symbol pointing to the Taurus symbol was on one side of the card, and then this 9 is on the other side of the card. Okay, all right, I'll look at this later, because I don't know if I can find it right now to see whether or not your person, that's the Taurus, if they have Sagittarius in their chart. or it could be a Sagittarius that will be introducing you to the Taurus. And that will be how this works. So it must be, because the entire time I was doing the reading, that kept being the theme. The three of you together, the three of you together. Like, even though you and Scorpio are more passionate, I think, this Taurus is the facilitator. This Taurus is going to get you from point A to point B somehow. You let me know if that makes sense to you, right? So feel free to contact me again. And if we have any follow-up questions, then we'll take care of it, okay? You can also just keep in touch, okay? Keep in touch. Let me know how this resonates with you. And I'll be talking to you soon. All right. Thank you so much for this opportunity. This was so interesting. And yeah, some major change. I had to do some major changes to the way I do things just to do this reading. They made me change certain of my own routine in order to do this reading. So this is important. Perhaps these messages are from me also. But I think that what it is, though, definitely doing that research about your family and that what is owed to them. Look into it. Can't hurt. Probably will help. All right. So I'll be more than happy to follow up with you in the future. And be good to yourself. And be confident in yourself. You're on the right track with your work, okay? But there's another added little extra something. But learn how to protect yourself, and you're going to be learning about using oracle cards to help you guide your paths. Okay? So, talking to you real soon. Thanks again. Peace. Namaste. Be blessed, baby. Bye-bye.